you got, just give me that. Just give me that. Just give me that. Give me that. Just give me that. I don't care what you got, just give me that. Stand to attention, I come to mention. Now we're gonna take you in a different direction. That's the way we rock and make them move them body. We got those over there asking for selfies. This time I got to say no. Don't try to pull down my bandana. Can't let you ruin my shoe. Then I hear them say, turn around, shoot it. Turn around, shoot it. Shoot it, turn around, shoot it.
It's week 4 of the 2025 season, and the spotlight is on Najee Harris. He comes into this one second in the league in rushing with an eye on becoming number 1. It's the Steelers and the Lions on Monday Night
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen up here in the booth. Should be a good matchup here, Greg. A couple of playoff teams a year ago that are hoping to take that ultimate step and get to the Super Bowl this season.
And oftentimes, that's the most difficult step, right? You go from being a perennial playoff contender. That's great. But now, how many of these teams can now say, okay, not only are we in the playoffs year in and year out, but we are a legitimate Super Bowl contender in any given season? That is easier said than done. But I think these two teams today both find themselves at the end of the year in that mix.
The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go here on Monday night. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. Leading them out, the former number 1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft, it's Trevor Lawrence.
You think back to last week and what was really a pretty bland game. He didn't do a ton that was overly exciting, but his team was still able to come out with a win. I think that's really a testament to this roster that they have built. Yes, you're going to need your quarterback to play good ball as the season progresses, but in the meantime, they are good enough around him that as he continues to find his way, this is still a tough team to match up with.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll give it to Harris again. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads them out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
I think when you go back and watch last week's game, Mike, I think 2 things were at play. Number 1, let's give credit to the defense. I think they did a nice job of identifying some of the easy layups we've seen this quarterback hit from a week-to-week basis. They took it away. They made him go to his second, third, check down through his progression. And then secondly, when the play did line up, when they did get the look they wanted, he just missed a lot of throws. So they know they cannot afford another pedestrian performance out of him this week. If he can play to the standard we've seen in weeks past, they can have a better chance of having a better result.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
how often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is third down.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. That his first touchdown this year.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Another run here with Harris. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Lions offense ready for their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. With that, I'll only give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They'll go play action with Goff. Look wide. Get this one complete. Second and a yard. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 3rd and a yard. From the gun, it's Goff. He pulls it in around the 5. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the 1st down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now here's Lawrence. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter. Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Here's Gibbs. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
Goff to throw on 1st down. It is caught left side by St. Brown.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Third down, 3 to go. To throw is Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. They'll run it to the right here with Gibbs. And he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Goff to throw. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down. Quickly to Laporta on the RPO. He is in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
On the return is Rodgers. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Steelers offense about ready to take over once more. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Khalil Mack, 3-time All-Pro, in there to bag another one. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Now Lawrence. That's complete. Calvin Austin. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
And he's across midfield, and more importantly, he's got the first down at the 49-yard line. To throw is Lawrence. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations. Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown.
Give up the middle to Harris. And he'll work this down inside the 35. Brian Branch in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They've converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, They need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
On target to Laporta. Look at the big guy rumble. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 75 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Carlton Davis.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On first down, it's Goff. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
That is caught. What a throw. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, that is a dream for a quarterback and a receiver. Give me time to get open, and they do for the score.
I don't care who your secondary players are, Mike. You could give me the best 5 defensive backs in the league. You cannot stress the coverage for that amount of time. You have to get after the quarterback, so hats off to the offensive line. They did their job, and quarterback hung in there, and he found himself 1 for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Hey, go, go!
This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Kirby Joseph there to make the play. Second and 7. Play action now. It's Lawrence. He finds Austin with the grab. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They run it over center with Harris. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll get this to his tight end, Freiermuth.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. This one grabbed by Austin.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Handoff from the pistol to Harris. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Lawrence now. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Lions. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Lawrence. This one down the field for Freiermuth. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there.
Hey, Lion!
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You simply just can't allow that ball to be completed, Mike. I mean, there's no time left. You understand there's 2 options. There's a take a shot Hail Mary into the end zone, or there's throw the ball underneath and try for a couple laterals. At the end of the first half, it's probably just going to be a Hail Mary, and you got to go up and knock that ball down.
The kick is good. Makes the score Lions.
So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night, as we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago, where you see the final score there. Caleb Williams, excellent in the victory as his guys moved to 3-1 after 4 games. From there, let's get over to the Rockies to check out the Broncos at home in Denver. And they were winners in that one over the visiting New York Giants. Elijah Moore, close to 200 yards receiving with 3 touchdown catches. Lastly, we head to Southern California to check on the Rams at home at SoFi Stadium. And it was the visiting Atlanta Falcons who come in and get the victory. Bijan Robinson.
And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big one there to start the second half. Pickup of 46 yards.
First down, Detroit.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the ground, this is Gibbs. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And the Lions, first down.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and
To the goal line and in. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Detroit. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to... They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st down, it's Harris.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. you gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On second down, a run with Harris. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Here's Lawrence. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Zadarius Smith forcing his way in to bring him down. Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses...
First and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Goff. Set up the wide receiver screen with Cooper. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Steelers. First and 10 now from the 36.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
Throwing is Lawrence. That one knocked away and incomplete. Carlton Davis there defensively to break that one up.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they turn.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
30 left. Decent 24. There we go, son.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
He was defended by Kirby Justin.
Now here's Lawrence. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They go play action for Lawrence. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward, as he's standing right around his own goal line. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some 1st downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Working the sideline, that's St. Brown.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Now Gibbs. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
2nd down and 3. Here's Goff. He'll go right back to Laporta. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch. I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Throwing on 2nd down, Goff. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Here's Gibbs. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Gibbs. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. To throw is Goff. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. To throw is Lawrence. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He finds Austin with the grab. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
To throw is Lawrence. And that is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and now it's fourth down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Goff. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. They'll go play action with Goff. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Steelers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10.
Let's go. Here we go.
Lawrence. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. Lawrence now. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And he will go all the way. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Steelers. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers cut into the lead a little bit. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Lions offense headed back to take over once more. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he tries to get to the edge, but cannot do it. Good job by the defense. No gain. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. He's got his man, Peoples-Jones. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield. And it's short, you better account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what they do here. Great job by the defense, taking him down for a loss. Brings up 4th down.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense...
Hey, Lion!
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. The reception for Rondale Moore. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Rasul Douglas.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Gibbs. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. From the gun, it's Goff. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Goff gives it to Gibbs. Not a lot on that one. He'll take it down to the 36. Here's a 2nd and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Here's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Get a pause here. We have an injury. And it is the tight end, Sam Laporta, a player they cannot afford to lose. A run on 1st and goal. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Now here's 2nd and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Who wants it more here? 4th and goal from the 1. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Could not get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over. Stop on 4th and goal.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz planned for this 4th down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. Third and 5. Here's Lawrence. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Christian Roseboom. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run with Gibbs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Gibbs. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. So a win for the